and Senate. Panto 80.1. A cycle news.
Welcome to another episode of So We Go News. I am your girl Sus and Simit, making you know if I'm a side god then I nearly suck. I'm here live on Panto 80.1 with DJ Kafari on the beats. So you know it's the festive season and out a door a keeping. Yeah, all the time we in the house for lockdown. The people they ready to full jar themselves now, man. Me don't know about you, but everybody wants to spend them last. Them ready to spend them last. Way. So you know your girl Sus and Simit has been looking for things to do this year. Grand market, watch night service, Christmas dinner. Hey, outdoor! Remember to save the pork fire. But yeah, you can stay there after me done eat the grunt and belch after Christmas dinner off of my stomach. Me know say Boxing Day is time for pantomime.
Hold on, pantomime I keep this year?
It's online.
Oh, I saw it go.
So why are we doing this? I know everybody wanted us to be outside and on stage, and we wanted to be too, but circumstances and circumcision got in the way. We realized that it was important for us that after this hiatus enforced by COVID and the difficulties that we faced also with just loss. We've lost some of our stalwart members, past and present, and it was important for us to just have a little moment to tell them thank you for what they've done for us and for our audience, and to find a way to take that structure that they've given us, that foundation they've given us, and move forward as we take on this new path, this new journey, this new way forward for the pantomime company. So we came up with the Long Bench Tribute Revue, because when you draw a long bench, sit down with me, chat and laugh and remember when all of we was friend and friend. So we'll be taking a little retrospective look at Lloyd Kelly Miller, who so we'll be taking a retrospective look at persons like Lloyd Kelly Miller, who we lost in 2019, Volier Johnson, Barbara Gludon, Bobby Clarke, and Leonie Forbes. These are the only persons that we've lost. These aren't the only persons that we pay homage to, but we can't do everything one time, so we just wrap these in a little bit of bow and send them to you with great love. We hope you enjoy. And be prepared to see us on stage in 2023, because we're going to be outside again.
Leonie Forbes, Aunt Lee. I first met Aunt Lee in the National Pantomime. I was a dancer then, and so in rehearsals I would sit and watch this thespian of theatre expressing herself with honesty, sincerity, and with right emotions. Leonie also danced and sang beautifully. Leonie was helpful, especially with new actors, in helping to execute their lines with confidence, especially when they're singing and have to deliver lines. Leonie had the flawless technique. On opening night and also during the run of pantomime, I would see her brilliant performance and hear the audience's reaction. And I said, wow. I said, yes, I also want to be an actress just like a Leonie. A lot of my acting technique I learned from watching Leonie from the wings of the Ward Theatre. A few years after, I was on stage acting with her in Trash. And I will never forget when she looked at me sucking my finger and quoted a line that tore down the place with laughter for about 2 to 3 minutes every night. It was the same. Some of my most memorable moments on stage were in the pantomime and with Leonie, a most disciplined actress who presents herself at the theater 1.5 hours before showtime. I must admit I have adopted that discipline without any regret. One of her last plays, For My Daughter, writer David telecasted us both opposite each other, and I must admit, Leonie drew out the best of my God given talent. Actress unforgettable, Leonie Forbes. May your soul rest eternally.
You're hurting me! And you're going to hurt a lot more if William finds out you're a girl. But how much longer do I have to go on pretending to be what I'm not? For as long as it takes. Will you be quiet and let's get this over with? I bet he wouldn't have so much trouble disguising himself as a woman. Now, whoever told you that anything a woman has to do is easy? Girl, just listen. It's not easy for a woman to look like a man. It is no easy matter, but we do what we can. Now it's real hard to be flatter where we are not flat. To someone who defies, we know what we got, honey, I'm telling you. We've got the style and graces to keep curves in their places, but in this situation, now to show them wouldn't be right. We got the line and figure, and all the womanly figure, but for our preservation, we must keep them out of sight, 'cause it's not easy for a woman to look like a man. It is no easy matter, baby, but we do what we can. Now it's real hard to be flatter in places we're not flat. It's all one of a matter, but no matters quite a lot, 'cause we got imagination and a lot of determination to face up to the challenge and to pull our stays real tight. Now we read the signs that tell us the danger lies ahead, but on this kind of journey we must slow down for the curve. It's not easy for a woman to look like a man. It is no easy matter, baby, but we do what we can. Now it's real hard to be flatter where we are not flat. To some it wouldn't matter, but we know what we got. Put it just one more time. Now it's not easy for a woman to look like a man. It is no easy matter, baby, but we do what we can. Now it's real hard to be flatter where we are not flat. To some it wouldn't matter, but we know what we got.
The thing I enjoyed most about working with Volier Johnson was his versatility, his facial expression, his ability to change his face. You could know what he was thinking by just looking at him, just seeing the look on his face. But if you had a scene where you had to speak to him directly, he had some little muscles on his face that he could just shift from one thing to the other. If you were not focused on what you were doing, you'd like kill yourself for laughing in the middle of the scene, because he just had the ability to just pull that out of you. So you really had to focus. But he was your actor's actor. He was the kind of person that was versatile. He could get into a role. He was believable and was always, always fun to work with. I learned so much from him as an actor, and he was always willing to give advice and to help you with your role and to advise you as to how to get the best out of what you're playing. Why he was the best when it came to that. And a very, very good friend and confidant. Somebody can talk to about all kinds of issues, especially fatherhood and that kind of thing. He had that down pat. He was the master when it came to that. Bless him. Volier, enough respect. We'll never forget you.
Haven't you got wishes, man?
If wishes was asses, them that would stand up on me and say, me go a came and ask. You think that's something else here, brother? King of Bennett make one of we my dream love the princess daughter.
My dear chap, nobody can resist a gentleman.
But after we not no gentleman.
Speak for yourself. Descended from a table of quality. My mother was a lady of good breeding. My father, alas, let sleeping dogs lie. Now,
Hi. You tell me that thing all the time, you know. But you don't look like no poodle dog to me. You look like a little mongrel dog.
from darkness and ignorance and thickness of skull, O Lord, deliver us. The challenge, dear chap, is to make you a gentleman.
Me not that.
First lesson, not that. That. Perhaps we had better get to the heart of the matter. Listen. If you want to be a gentleman, you'd better take yourself in hand, dot your I's and cross your T's. Mind your cubes and watch your feet in your shoes and for a shine. Know the vintage of the one if you want to be a gentleman.
Oh yes, I really want to be a gentleman.
You must learn to speak in Harlem and habla in Espanol too. Do not chat patois. Eliminate the kuya. Go for elucidation and let's have communication if you want to be a gentleman.
Oh yeah, I really want to be a gentleman.
That's the spirit of sport.
I want to be a backman.
Precisely, my dear Helen.
Want to wear my pretty suit. Wants to look sharp like any group. Wants to drink all the big champagne. Understand my capital gain. Have plenty money, Miss Ben. From pretty women.
Splendid! What's in it? Let's go there. By Jove, young gentleman, the bestest one in all the land. You'll show them pedigree as you sip your cup of tea. Then they'll see your name.
Yes, boss.
Yeah, man.
We're going to show her who is a champion. Don't it, boss?
Yes, bigger.
Don't it, boss?
Yeah, man. Yeah, bigger. We're going to show who is the bigger boss, man. Yeah, man. Hey, imagine, the woman is out of order altogether. Imagine, treating me like illegal phone call. Like patrolling the road, man. Like ganja plane in a flight.
That's right, boss.
Well, she's going to see who is the fistic.
Yes, boss.
Fury.
Yes, boss.
Of the fearsome FX.
Yes, boss.
Yeah.
Right in on the gooseneck, boss.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Woo. Ready for her, man. Ready for her.
Yeah.
Big thing is that Miss Hilda, fast and feisty, but him challenge you to fight.
If fight you want fight, Mr. FX?
Long time.
See me here. I'm ready for you.
I'm ready
I see fight you want fight?
Yes. You better make your arrangement out.
That's right.
When the mighty of the fist meet you in the mouth.
It's fear mouth gonna get closed.
Yes, yes.
I this the way for Miss Hilda. Pump your back.
Well, let the battle of the giants begin. Huh. Stand back.
That's right, sir.
And watch me win. Ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the big one, the mighty FX against the one Miss Hilda She, fighting for control the village of Riverbank. Over this corner is the mighty FX with the fists of a lion against the one Miss Hilda She, who going get a lick right just so tonight.
Yes.
Bigger, shut your mouth and make the referee start the fight.
Oh, at the sound of the bell.
Hello. My job done.
Come out and start fighting.
Yes.
No bumping, no boring, no shoving, no choking.
Yes.
Hello. Tell you already. My job done.
Yes.
Yeah. So we don't want a thief in referee.
Yeah.
Clean fight.
Pump in Miss
Two in the
Hilda.
corner. Yeah.
Jump her, boss, jump her.
Pump in Miss Hilda. Pump in.
Too low.
Mighty
Ready.
fist, boss. Mighty fist.
Yes,
Mighty
Miss Hilda,
fist.
pump him.
Two in the corner.
You didn't get me there.
You're the Superman now, boss. Superman. That's right, boss.
One time, Miss Hilda, yes.
Stand firm.
Yes, boss.
I like her.
Drop her now, boss. Scare the Superman now. Superman.
One time, Miss Hilda, one time.
Superman.
Yes,
I
Miss
thief
Hilda.
that, you know. I thief that red.
Yes, Miss Hilda. Another one on him, Miss Hilda.
Thief. Drop
Yes.
her, boss. Drop
Yes.
her. Superman now. Superman.
Yes, Miss Hilda, dump him.
Yeah, the genie top boss. The genie top boss. Yes, boss.
Top
Yes,
him,
boss.
Miss Hilda.
Yes, boss. Yes, boss.
Yes.
Thief.
Miss Hilda, you're
Thief.
hurting blood. Yes.
How we are called thief, big up? How we are called thief?
Leave him to me, Miss Hilda. Let me deal with him. A long time my own theme. Let me wring him neck.
Why? What, man, what you doing now? What you doing now? Me not ramp with you now. Me not ramp with you now.
Let me
8, 9,
Yeah.
10.
Out.
You ready for another one, Mr. FX Sweet Mouth?
No. Yeah, ram.
Is it next time you ready for fight?
What?
Pick on somebody your own size.
Why? No, sir. Why? The woman that dread man. She backs the accident straight out to me head. Why? Boy? Why? Why? Why?
when Bobby a director, Bobby know what you want, but sometimes you don't give him what you want, so them time they know him pressure you. Bobby's a person who pressure people to get what you want. Especially when you know you can do it and you not do it. He will make you stay back, man, and he will just pressure you, man. Sometimes he get to you and you say, Bobby, we have to leave, and he said, we have to leave too. And I said, we have to leave too. So we have it. So Bobby now, Bobby good, man, but.
When I met Bobby, it didn't take long for me to realize that in his quiet demeanor, he was larger than meets the eye. Bobby spoke slowly, and it's because he's always organizing his thoughts, planning even as he is giving instruction, and I found him to be a very knowledgeable person. For me, as someone new on the scene, it spoke volumes of someone who saw instantly the potential in me on stage. And I really admired Bobby. I found him to be knowledgeable in what he does. I found him to be a perfectionist. And he had in his mind how he saw each character shaping, and he wanted you to execute it in that way. I am very happy to have known him, and may God continue to herald pantomime up there in the heavens with Bobby.
Of course it's foul, it's still chicken.
No, dear.
I cooked it myself.
No,
but Albert, darling.
No, dear.
Albert.
I don't feel like eating. No, dear.
Darling, please.
All right, my love.
Yes, dear.
Anything you say, my dear.
Here we go, darling, just for you. Stupid old Albert. That will teach you not to have money. Bring your captain's home to me. I will make it interest-free. For I love money.
Oh, that, where is that sting? She's teething my ring.
So I am forever indebted to her. She gave me the opportunity, along with others, of course, but she gave me the platform to express myself. And as I said, we don't always agree. We not always agree. A lot of times, I tell you about me used to vex, you know. So when Mrs. Goodan say nothing to I mean, so agree, and me tell her, say, me gone in my vexation, you know. She is very forgiving. When it come on to me, that much I know. Me with they carry a belly, you know. Bakes. To the point that Sundays we generally have soup or food. And Mrs. Goodan would always be the one sharing. So you know, Mr. Hall said you're not dining with us today. No, Mrs. That time me up in my feelings, as you know, say, up in my feelings because you know me and her had a disagreement. So I would have said, no, you know I don't feel eat. Me alright. That time I up in my feelings. But trust me, she would know one thing. She knows the persons who she works because.
Did it for me with Mrs. G was how intuitive she was. And I mean, not just with me, but anybody else that came in the pantomime, she could tell that she not going to make it, you know, or, you know, something is going on with this person, and she would always, because, you know me wear my emotions on my face. No matter what is going on in my life, you will always see it on my face, and she would, you alright? Come talk to me. And even if we're not talking about what is going on with me, we're talking about somebody else, just like how she would sit with Kevin and what is happening there, son? It would just always make you forget about whatever is going on. And that was just always cool for me with her. So she was intuitive and a disciplinarian, and that's something, even to this very day, I talk about Mrs. Goodon in any other space. I talk about the discipline that I learned from her and the pantomime company.
She was wonderful as well. I'm glad she bring out the person who I am then in the pantomime. I remember one time with up on stage and I was around, you know, and she take a book and see it for me. I said, boy, boom, you can't do this and do it. And trust me, that was a time when, you know, really get up and become the actor who I was, because she bring out that inside of you. And hands up to her, Miss G. God rest her soul in peace too.
The last time Aunt Lois and I interacted before she passed away, I read to her from her life story. She couldn't remember my name, but she mouthed the words with me when I got to the part about the ring games. Popsicle pinda shell, popsicle pinda shell, she said. And then in the same breath, she told me that it was about time I got a husband. Now, the wit and humor of leading lady Lois Kelly Miller could also be as biting as it was hilarious. As for meaning and impact, all the tributes that have been sent for Aunt Lois over the years identify the role that she played in Jamaican life and in the lives of many, and that makes her relevance clear. So, Lois was born on October 15, 1917. It was the 20th century side of those colorful years in Jamaica's history, beyond emancipation, but before independence. She performed in several national pantomimes, television dramas, radio dramas, and other theatrical activities. Aunt Lois will always be remembered as the snobbish Madame Serena in Queenie's Daughter, where she and Miss Lou were praised highly for what has been described as one of the best displays of comic timing in Jamaican theatre. She was clever, with a quick wit, and crowds loved her. She was Louise's foil and friend. Lois shared a dressing room with Louise all the time. They were stars but not divas. That dressing room was famous for mirth and laughter, and they visited each other regularly. Both lived in Gordon Town. I performed with Aunt Lois in 2 pantomimes. The second was the 50th, 3 actually, if you count Jack and the Gungo Tree, the St. Andrew Prep pantomime, which was written by Barbara Gludon and was directed. It was the directing debut of Robert Bobby Clarke of blessed memory. The big pantomime that I did was 50-50, the 50th anniversary of LTM National Pantomime. And this too was written by Barbara Gludon. For 50-50, I would travel with Uncle Hugh and Aunt Lois to the Ward Theatre for every show. On the way down, she would hammer Uncle Hugh about something, anything. She would hammer him. And Hugh would just hum all the way down, and the more she hammered, the more he hummed. Until she got annoyed and indignant. And because he continued to drive at what must have been 10 miles an hour, humming his tuneless ditty. Hugh, did you hear what I said? She thundered. No, dear, he answered without losing a beat in his absolutely toneless response. I tried to keep a straight face. I swear I did. Well, I failed miserably. I just dissolved into laughter. It told them were a treat. My greatest regret as a filmmaker, a lover of stories, and a creator of content was not sitting down with her to chronicle and record her account of her life when I could. Maybe it was because to me she was just Aunt Lois. It was not until later in my life that her significance became more apparent. But by then it was too late. From being a survivor on a compromised ship during the World War to performing opposite Brad Pitt, all the time not knowing who he was, Lois Kelly Barrow Miller lived a century plus 2 of style, excellence, talent, and cutting wit. As a Jamaican icon, a wonderful woman. That's what she was, but for me, just Aunt Lois. The end of an era on the cusp of a new zeitgeist. These were the kinds of words Aunt Lois lived for. And at this point, she would urge me, refrain from prolixity, young hickling. Too late, Aunt Lois. How could we tell your story without it? Popsicle pinda shell, popsicle pinda shell. Sleep well, Miss Lois. Rest well. We love you.
Miss Serena, there's a lady outside who says she wants you to build a frock for her, and she's in desperate haste.
What lady? Has she an appointment? I only work by appointment, and Madame will just have to make one.
But stop. Ambrosine, why it take so long to come out to me?
I beg your pardon, Madame.
You have no right to beg me pardon. For I am no Madame. I am a decent, respectable lady. Plain Queenie. Queenie in a rarity. You remember me?
Queenie in a rarity. Somehow that name sounds vaguely familiar.
See here, vaguely familiar. So you really don't remember me? You remember when me used to play popsicle pin the shell down a race course?
I can't recall any popsicle something.
Alright. Never mind. I catch on, but I can never forget the time.
Priscilla, stop gawping and go and fetch me my appointment diary.
But the book is in your hand, ma'am.
Well, go and press Miss Lady Twice Shift gown and Baroness Bigstom Shift and bring some magazine for Madame to look at.
Bring some magazine for Madame.
These people, primitives, positively yahoo.
See Ambrosine, what that you really are going with? So you remember me and all them sort of things? You don't know how feisty these people are that I work with. They love to heaven up themselves. And if them ever knew that I born and grew up down a Volier, I could have never hold my head again. That is why I was incognito to you. What a devilish strain under. But I suppose it takes all sorts to make the world. But as long as you're happy, I suppose that's all that really matters.
Happiness has nothing to do with it. I am quite successful with my dressmaking salon. I cater to lots of celebrities, and that is enough compensation for me.
Say what?
Celebrities.
How about that? That's all like bad sickness to me.
Of course you wouldn't get it. That means I cater to lots of upper class people, and the Europeans, not the hypo-lab. For if it was for them alone, I would have famished for a crust of bread.
See Ambrosine, between you and this sissy sinting and you and this high whatever it is, you have me confused, man.
You poor thing. I suppose these words are alien to your haze.
But you must have quite a big bank account with all them big shot, celebrities as your customers, eh?
Clients, not cosmatas.
Whatever them is, they must pay well.
Well, frankly, no, you know. They're just like everybody else. Come, Queenie, what can I do for you? Because Lady Chateau is coming for a fitting and she is very fussy, highly strong.
Well, I want you to build me a frock quick. Remember that Sonia? Well, she's coming from England and I'm planning a big royal reception and I am invited. So I have to fit myself out accordingly.
Is that so?
Is why you're looking at me like that, Ambrosine? Something wrong with me?
I don't want to seem harsh. And as much as I would like to help you, I just can't. I don't think that you do my saloon any credit.
Credit? I don't want no credit. I have my money right here, ma'am.
No, Queenie. You misconstrue me. You see, when I design anything, I am not just doing it for the remuneration. The artist in me have to be satisfied aesthetically, and I must feel simpatico with my clients, and I'm afraid there is no rapport between me and you. Report? I don't want a report. All I want is a frock. A so-so frock. A tent would be nearer the truth, my dear. See, Ambrosine, not take no liberty with me size. Well, my dear, fox are fox, and you can't escape it. But what are you going to do? The time is short, and moreover, I go tell all my friends that Miss Serena, the great Ambrosine, I go fix me up nice. So what you can do for me now, Ambrosine? Against my judgment, I will help you. But you have to cooperate with me, because I will have to teach you horticulture. You know, get you a proper posture and make a complete transmigration of your hair. Right here, right here. All right, I'm ready. Okay. You are a challenge to my great artistic talent. I will have to furnish you with basic garments. What is that? A girdle, my dear. Oh, it's a corset from where? Get behind the screen and divest you of your raiments. Raiment? Take off all your clothes. Take off everything? Everything. What are crosses?
The woman gone yet?
Madam, to you, Priscilla, please. Go and help Madam. And take those shoes for her.
But ma'am, shouldn't I take off everything?
I should take off everything?
Everything.
Alright, I take off everything. It's about time. I cannot suck it in no more.
You have to suck it. Squeeze in here. Squeeze.
Me can't go no more.
I said squeeze. Alright, lift up your hands. Lift up your hands. Take a deep. Okay, ready again? Yeah.
Me can't breathe.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Woo. Wow. 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 Whew. Wow. Wow, wow. I feel like a big mistake. But it's for my daughter's sake. Oh, Queenie. Society demands great sacrifices. I'll just have to drape you so that you can get a feel of the ripple of the fabric. You know it's foreign it come from? Let me see. Oh, you feel the silkiness, the smoothness of the fabric? This is how these people in California wearing it, you know. On England. How I look? Priscilla!
Yes, ma'am.
Pass the wig. Wig? Wig? A woman's hair is her crowning glory. And that head need to fix pronto. No provoke me here, Ambrosine. It's a frock become far. Next thing, you put on the wig and the priest go blow you off and shame me. Then that the coconut brush the way you have by your head, no shame. Be still. Hold up your head. Take a deep breath. You'd be surprised to know what a little breathing can do for you. Breathing for me? Oh. Look at me. Just put 1 foot forward and draw in your dairy hair.
My dairy what?
Your dairy hair.
Where?
There. Hair, there, and everywhere. Your dairy hair. Hair, there, and everywhere. Hair, there, and everywhere. Hey! Whoa! I never seen this on my board! Priscilla! Yes? Contain yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Lady Chateau's car is parked across the road. Oh, goodness gracious, Queenie, you have to go. Lady Chateau is very fussy and she doesn't like when anyone is here while she's fitting.
All right, I'm going. But how am I going to get my frock?
The chauffeur is opening the door. Queenie, go.
How am I going to get my frock?
Woe is me, Queenie. I will telephone you.
I don't have any telephone. You remember Master Mackie? Just call him and making me holler up through the back fence. You hear?
Oh, Queenie, she coming up the step. She coming up the step. Queenie, go to the back room and then you go through the back gate.
Dairy hair, dairy there.
Get out of the sight, woman.
Dairy hair, dairy there.
At your service, Lady Chateau. Keep building on your dreams. Keep reaching for the stars. Cause you don't know who you are and you know you can go far. Never make life slip away. Never go astray. Tomorrow is the future. Let's take charge and lead the way. Na na na. Na na na. Na na na. Na 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 na.
Never give up.
Na na na. Na na na. Na na na. Na na na.
Never give up.
Keep building on your dreams. Keep reaching for the stars. Cause you don't know who you are and you know you can go far. Never make life slip away. Never go astray. Tomorrow is the future. Let's take charge and lead the way. Na na na. Never leave. Na na na. Never leave. Na na na. Never leave. Na na na. Never give up. Na na na.
Never give up.